Thanks for calling restaurant. How can I help you? Hi, I'd like to make a reservation for Saturday, please. Time? 7? Full. Okay. What about 7:30? Still full. 8? No. Do you have anything available between 6 and 9? That's like our busiest time for reservations. So is that a no? You have 7:45. Oh, perfect. I'll just do that then. Thank you. Okay, how many people? 2. And then my name is Matt. 2 people. What's your phone number? 111-222-3344. And then my name is Maddie. Don't write down your name. I'm gonna send you a text, and then you confirm the reservation with your name, and you'll get a confirmation. Great, thank you. See you Saturday. Ever been here before? No. Yeah, I could tell. So if your reservation's at 7:45, you're gonna be seated around 8:30. So the reservation's at 8:30? No, it's at 7:45, and you should show up 15 to 20 minutes early because the check-in line is usually about that long, and if you come past your check-in time, then you lose your reservation spot. So the reservation's at 7:45, and I should show up at 7:30 to wait in line to check in for the reservation, but we're not going to be seated until 8:30? Correct. Great. Thanks, I guess.
To whoever made my Chipotle bowl today, I hope that a genie comes out of a bottle and grants you unlimited wishes, and then you win the lottery and everyone in your family wins the lottery. No, I did not mix it. Don't judge me, but it was so full. I swear to God, it was like 10 pounds, and it tastes beautiful. It's perfect. Whoever you are out there, you're my new favorite person.
It's manager. I was wondering if you could come in early today. We really, really need you. Maybe. I'm kind of at the gym right now, and I'm not supposed to be at work for another 4 hours. Hey, well, you'd get an extra break if you did come early. I don't know. I have a lot of homework, and I haven't been to the gym much lately because I have so much homework and I work. I really want this time for myself, you know? I mean, you're usually at work right now. You just have a shorter shift today. Yeah, and I think I'd prefer to keep it that way because I want time to go to the gym. But if you come to work earlier, it'll be a much easier close, and then you can just go to the gym or do homework after work. Coming into work early would not make us get out any faster for close tonight. If anything, I would just be more tired and not go to the gym or do homework after work, which is why I'm gonna do it before work. What if I gave you an extra day off so you could come in early today? Depends on the day, I guess. Well, I see you have a time off request in a couple of months. Yeah, I have a concert that night. What if you got the whole day off instead of just the night portion? If you said I would get tomorrow or like the next day off, maybe I would consider, but that concert isn't for 2.5 months. I think you'd forget at that point or something. It's just not really worth it to me. Okay, well, what if you gotta go home an hour early tomorrow or 2 hours early tomorrow just to come in early today? I guess maybe. I mean, I still have to finish my workout and shower and get ready for work. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to be there for 2.5 hours minimum, and that's pushing it. Right. See you soon. Okay, I'm not rushing my workout for this. 2 hours later. Hey, it's manager. Where are you? I'm just about to hop in the shower and get ready for work. You said you'd be here by now? No, I didn't. I said I could maybe be there in a half hour, but it's gonna look more like 45 minutes to an hour, which would still be me getting there an hour before my shift starts. Okay, well, that's not what I thought you said. I thought you'd be here by now. I changed your shift start time to right now, which is why I called you. You need to get here ASAP. I'll get there when I get there. Sorry. Okay, well, however early you come today is how much time you'll get to leave early tomorrow. So I would hurry up if I were you. Okay. Actually, I think I'll take my sweet time getting ready. Jordan, I noticed you took off the week of Thanksgiving. I'm seeing my family in North Dakota. Well, I require everyone to work holidays, so I need you to work on Thanksgiving. Well, I'm gonna be 6 hours away in North Dakota, so. Well, could you just go like the day after Thanksgiving or after your shift, the day before? I'm gonna be with my family the entire week. Well, I told you when I hired you that everyone's required to work holiday brunches. So you have to work. I'm putting you on the schedule. Family doesn't live here. I do, and this is like one of my only chances to see them, besides Christmas. So, I'm going to North Dakota. I'm not going to be at work. We need to have a chat about your availability to make this work somehow. Do you need less hours to go visit your family some other time? Look, last year and the year before, you convinced me to stay in town for Thanksgiving to work, and it was incredibly lonely because I had literally no plans besides work because my family's 6 hours away. I'm not doing that again this year. I just can't. You know you have another job. Maybe you just can't put enough time into that one to be able to be present here when I need you. My other job has nothing to do with me wanting to see my family for a holiday when I literally see them twice a year. Well, if you can't work Thanksgiving brunch, then we're gonna have a chat about your future at this establishment. You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Put me on the schedule, fire me, whatever. I don't care. We'll just quit or use sick time. Gym girl, one of the best compliments you can get is when someone tells you they can tell you work out when you're not at the gym. And that literally happened to me three times last night. I was at a bar with my friend and we're just standing somewhere talking and these random girls come up to me and one of them says that she's like, your butt looks so good in those jeans. And I was like, thank you. Like I do like day a lot. Like I work out, you know, worked for it. And she's like, I can tell. I'm like, I can tell you work out, girl. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Made my night. 30 minutes later, similar thing happens. We're chatting to some random people as you do. And we're talking about the gym. I'm like, oh yeah, I love the gym. Whenever they're like, we can tell you work out. Oh, stop. Do you want to hear how much I can lift? I love having muscles and being able to lift a lot of weight. It is so fun sometimes. Hi, I'm here for the Flanagan wedding. Could I see your invitation? Invitation? Oh, I didn't bring it. It's required to get in, so. Who brings their invitation to a wedding? My name should be on the guest list. Maggie. Thanks for sharing. Still need an invitation. Invitation to a wedding. Just go get the room and he'll see me and let me in. Do you have your phone? Well, perfect. Then you should have your invitation because the bride told us that final RSVPs and just invitations in general were sent through email, so. Well, I don't have email on my phone. It's only on my computer at home. I'm sorry, without you showing your invitation, can't let you in. I don't understand why you can't just go get the groom. Actually, how about I have my boss go look for him since I don't know what he looks like? Can you wait like 5 minutes? Sure. Be right back. I can Photoshop an invitation. Hey Lisa, I think that guest who was calling is here. Really? What happened? First of all, she showed up 15 minutes early and in a white dress. White dress? I know, right? I thought it was going to be a red dress or something. Bride is wearing a black dress and instructed all of her guests to wear white. Well, this is definitely still the girl because she said she doesn't have an invitation and doesn't have email on her phone. And right now she thinks that I am going to find the groom so that he will see her and let her in. Okay, probably the same person then. And she's still up front? Oh, and she said her name on the guest list would be Maggie. She said her name was Maggie? Yeah. Interesting. Maggie was the maid of honor, and the bride called about a month ago to have Maggie taken out of the place cards for the wedding party table. She was friends with the bride and probably knew every bridesmaid in the wedding party, but she asked for the groom. Hello, Karen, who comes into coffee shop every day and is totally not a nuisance. How can I help you? Can you get those kids out of my spot? Didn't you just walk in the door? Yeah, but that's my spot. I sit there every time I'm here, which is practically every day. And I biked here 3 miles. Well, it's first come, first serve, and they were here first. Well, whatever happened to seniority? And I'm sure they didn't bike all the way here just so they could sit in that spot. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. What can I get for you today? Small decaf non-fat sugar-free cappuccino in a medium cup. Okay. Anything else for you today, Karen? Make sure you spell my name Karyn, not En. Yep, I know. Anything else? Hey, coworker, this 9-drink mobile order came through. Can you help me when you're done with that, please? Yeah, for sure. I'll be right there. You can insert your card whenever you're ready. Oh my god, 9 drinks? You're doing mine first. We'll make yours when your sticker prints. I just biked 3 miles. I need my coffee now. Those people aren't even here yet. We'll make your drink when the sticker prints. It'll probably be around 5 minutes, okay? No, you have to make mine first. I'm not gonna leave this counter until you do. Just make hers first. It's fine. Okay, there you are, Karen. Why is there so much room at the top? You guys do this every time! And every time we tell you it's because you order a small and a medium cup and there's a 4-ounce difference between the two. Well, why not just fill it up? Why would you leave room at the top? If you want it filled to the top, you have to order a medium. Well, can you just top it off for me this time? No. You guys are so annoying. How hard is it to make a coffee? Hard as it is to be nice, apparently. Have the day you deserve. Bye. I heard manager wrote you up because you didn't call her and tell her that someone covered your shift when you were sick. And she said if I get another write-up, then I'm fired. I don't know what she's been on lately, but she does not like me right now. So just be careful out there. I didn't want to make you relive it or anything. She's been kind of having it out for me lately too, but I'm definitely getting sick and I can feel that I'm going to have a fever tonight and I know I'm going to have to call out tomorrow. But I don't have any sick time, so I don't know what to do. If you have a fever tonight, just call manager and tell her you have a fever. If you don't have any sick time, there's nothing you can do. And clearly there's something going around because literally we're dropping like flies getting sick over here. Oh, who made us all sick? And how is manager not getting sick? Why? Because she's never on the floor. Always in her office. Locked away. Whatever. I'll let you know what happens. The next day. Manager, it's Renna. I'm so sorry. I have a fever and I've been throwing up all night. I'm sick. I can't come into work today. If I do have any sick time, I'd love to use it. Thanks for calling and letting me know. Feel better. Thanks. A few days later. Hey everyone. Hey, you're back. Feeling better? Everything okay? Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, when I called manager when I was sick, she was just like, feel better. And she seemed positive about it, so I think I'm all good. Happy for you. Guess it's just me she hates for some reason. Hey Renna, can you come to my office for a quick chat, please? Yeah, manager, I'll be right there. Okay, maybe I'm not in the clear. Or maybe it's just about the shifts she removed the last 2 days from my schedule because she knew that I wasn't going to be there. I don't know. I'm scared now. Hey, manager. What do you want to chat about? Don't worry, you're not getting a write-up. I just want to talk to you about something. Okay, what is it? You called me and told me you were sick the other day. You didn't have any sick time left, and technically, that should be a write-up. Why would I get a write-up for being sick? I had a fever of 102 and I was throwing up constantly. Policy for your shift to be covered somehow, either by someone else or sick time. You didn't find someone to cover your shift and you didn't have any sick time, so it wasn't covered. But I know you're still new, which is why I'm going to give you a warning instead of a write-up, just so you know for next time. What if I can't find someone to cover my shift and I'm actually sick and don't have sick time? You want me to come in and throw up all over everyone? Calm down. Remember, you're not in trouble. It's not that serious. Yes, you could come in, but I would just send you home. But then you wouldn't have to get a write-up, you know? It just seems ridiculous to show up when you're gonna just send me home. It's just policy, and I have to enforce it. That's all. Just a warning. Have a good shift today. Thanks, I guess. Oh my god. Don't tell me you got a write-up for being sick. You literally called her. Not a write-up. Just a warning that next time if I don't have someone to cover my shift or sick time to cover my shift, then I would have to come in so she can send me home or it's a write-up. Wow. Well, next time you are sick, you should come in and throw up all over her. I mean, actually, no, I mean it. I don't know what her deal is lately, but it's only towards some of us, not everyone. She clearly has her favorites when it comes to policy. No kidding. Hey, manager. Hey, manager. Hey, what do you want to talk about? Hi, manager. What do you want to talk about? So, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You're not getting a write-up, don't worry. Okay. Okay. So you were sick a few days ago. Well, when you called me a few days ago saying you were sick. When you called me a few days ago when you were sick. You're not getting a write-up. You're not getting a write-up because you were sick. So, I mean, I would have sent you home, but then you wouldn't have gotten a write-up. But you could have found someone to cover your shift. Thanks, I guess. Oh my god. Is she a psychopath? Is she a sociopath or something? Oh my god. What? Did you get a write-up for being sick? No. I just got a warning. You know what? Next time you should. Oh my god. Next time you should. Next time you should. And I'll have a front row seat. Next time you should. Then I can have a front row seat. Next time you should.
A famous baseball player at the gym today, and I had absolutely no idea who he was. And he was a Minnesota player too, like for the Twins, like Hall of Famer, greatest hitter of all time, all these like records and stuff. Didn't know who he was. I just don't know much about baseball, but the story is still fun anyway. So I'm at a squat rack and he's at one next to me doing like farmer's carries and sitting at like the bench in between his sets and stuff. And I'm doing hip thrusts and RDLs and I'm just doing like 135. I'm sick, so I'm not going super heavy. But I walked past him to go get some dumbbells and he's like, how much weight is that? And I was like, oh, it's just 135. He's like, oh. He was like, wow, you're throwing that around like it's nothing. Like, you're so strong. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. This man's 87, okay? And I'm like, oh, like, thank you so much. And he's like, are you an athlete? Like, are you, like, training for a sport? And I was like, no. Like, I used to do sports. I did, like, gymnastics, diving, track, all the stuff. But now I just, I don't know, like, lift and stuff. Yeah. And he was like, oh, like, cool. Like, I used to do baseball. And I was like, oh, like, cool. He said, oh, yeah, I played for the Twins, actually. And I was like, no way, that's so cool. Like, obviously, that's really cool. I know who the Twins are, I'm not that oblivious. He's like, yeah, but in the 70s and 80s, probably before your dad was even born. And I was like, well, my dad was born in 61, so you might know. He's like, well, then tell your dad to look me up. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, my name is Tony Olivia. And I was like, cool, all right. Got back to my workout. Continued with my workout, and then as he was leaving, I was like getting water, and then he's like, oh, like, are you all finished? And I said, oh, no, not quite yet. I'm actually gonna go do pickleball. And he's like, of course you do pickleball. You're probably really good at it. And I was like, thank you. I'm not that good. I only learned to play like 2 months ago. I'm not that good. I mean, I'm like not bad, but whatever. And then he's like, what's my name again? And I was like, Troy. I was really close. I'm really bad with names. He's like, Tony Olivia. Tell your dad, like, promise. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So then I texted my dad, and then I Googled him. And then when my dad finally texted me back, like, 2 hours later, like, I'm already home, and he's like, who did you meet? I was like, Tony Olivia? Like, I Googled him, just, like, briefly. But my dad's like, he was, like, my idol growing up. And I was like, no way, but that's so cool. Like, I guess he downplayed how good of a player and how like famous he actually is.
সবাই সুবিধা নিতে আসে না, যে ভালো লাগলো হাত ধরলাম, আর ভালো লাগলো না তো হাত ছেড়ে দিলাম।
আপনাদের মতো বকাটে ছেলেদেরকে আমার ভালো মতো জানা আছে।
ফুলটা রাখুন।
আপনার যদি ন্যূনতম কোনো লজ্জাবোধ থাকে, নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আপনি আমার সামনে আসবেন না।
তাহলে প্লিজ আমাকে বিয়েটা করে ফেলুন, প্লিজ আমার বিয়েটা করা খুব দরকার। আমার কি কখনো বিয়ে হবে না? মা, এগুলো কি রান্না করো? এগুলো কোনো রান্না হলো?
রুচির কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে?
আপনার বয়সটা?
আচ্ছা, আপনার কেমন মেয়ে পছন্দ?
আবার যে কোনো ধরনের মেয়ে হলেই চলবে। পাচি কখন আসবে?
আমাকে পাত্রী মনে হয় না।
নিজের বিয়ে ঠিক করতে হবে না?
উইল ইউ ম্যারি মি প্লিজ?
ভালোবাসা নয় চলো না,
আপনাকে যা বলাটা আমি ফোনই বলে দিয়েছি।
যাব না।
সবাই হাত ছেড়ে দেয় না, অনেকে হাতটা শক্ত করে ধরে রাখার জন্য আসে। একবার বিশেষ করে দেখতে পারেন।
আপনার মতো ছেলেদেরকে কেউ বিয়ে করা তো দূরের কথা, কেউ প্রেমই করবে না।
কখনো ছেড়ে তোকে যাব না।
আমার 20। আমারও 20।
হয়ে গেল 1 লিটার।
আমাদের জন্য নিস।
60 টাকা কিভাবে হবে?
হবে হবে।
এই দামেই ডাবল ফুটি হবে।
রান আপ মাত্র 7 টাকায় 2 লিটার, তাই চলবে ডাবল ফুর্তির তোলপাড়।
এবার সবাই মিলে হবে।
সবাই সুবিধা নিতে আসে না, যে ভালো লাগলো হাত ধরলাম, আর ভালো লাগলো না তো হাত ছেড়ে দিলাম।
আপনাদের মতো বকাটে ছেলেদেরকে আমার ভালো মতো জানা আছে।
ফুলটা রাখুন।
আপনার যদি ন্যূনতম কোনো লজ্জাবোধ থাকে, নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আপনি আমার সামনে আসবেন না।
তাহলে প্লিজ আমাকে বিয়েটা করে ফেলুন, প্লিজ আমার বিয়েটা করা খুব দরকার। আমার কি কখনো বিয়ে হবে না? মা, এগুলো কি রান্না করো? এগুলো কোনো রান্না হলো?
রুচির কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে?
আপনার বয়সটা?
আচ্ছা, আপনার কেমন মেয়ে পছন্দ?
আবার যে কোনো ধরনের মেয়ে হলেই চলবে। পাচি কখন আসবে?
আমাকে পাত্রী মনে হয় না।
নিজের বিয়ে ঠিক করতে হবে না?
উইল ইউ ম্যারি মি প্লিজ?
ভালোবাসা নয় চলো না,
আপনাকে যা বলাটা আমি ফোনই বলে দিয়েছি।
যাব না।
সবাই হাত ছেড়ে দেয় না, অনেকে হাতটা শক্ত করে ধরে রাখার জন্য আসে। একবার বিশেষ করে দেখতে পারেন।
আপনার মতো ছেলেদেরকে কেউ বিয়ে করা তো দূরের কথা, কেউ প্রেমই করবে না।
কখনো ছেড়ে তোকে যাব না।
আমার 20। আমারও 20।
হয়ে গেল 1 লিটার।
আমাদের জন্য নিস।
60 টাকা কিভাবে হবে?
হবে হবে। দামেই ডাবল ফুর্তি হবে।
রান আপ মাত্র 60 টাকায় 2 লিটার, তাই চলবে ডাবল ফুর্তির তোলপাড়।
এবার সবাই মিলে হবে।
ভাইয়া তো ফোন করছিল, এয়ারপোর্টে তেল লাগে দাঁড়াই গেছে।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম।
কেমন আছেন দুলাভাই?
আসি মোটামুটি। দুলাভাই মানে?
এমন ভাব করতেছেন মনে হয় কিছু জানেনই না।
গ্রামের সব মানুষ কয় যে হে নাকি আমনের মাইয়া।
শুনলাম আপনি নাকি বিয়ে লেগে রাজি হয়েছেন।
আমি তো মদ খাই না।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি এটা অ্যাপেল জুস।
গ্রামবাসী আমার ধরছে সামনে মেম্বার নির্বাচনে ওরা আমার মেম্বার প্রার্থী হিসেবে দাঁড় করতে চাই।
ভাবছিলাম এটা দিয়ে বিয়েটা শেষ, সমস্যা নাই, বিয়েটা আমি দেখতেছি আব্বা। আপনি আপাতত লাখ দিয়ে চালান।
2 লাখ টাকা দিয়ে নির্বাচন হয়? জীবনে বহুত বেঈমান ভাই দেখছি, বহুত বেঈমান ভাইয়ের গল্প শুনছি, কিন্তু আমার ভাইয়ের মতো বেঈমান আমি জীবনে কোনোদিন দেখি নাই।
বিয়ে করার জন্য ফাল পারতেছে। আচ্ছা টাকা নেই দিলে বিয়ে করবে কি দিয়া?
ওর বিয়ে শাদীর মধ্যে আমি নাই। কানবিনের মা শফিকুলের কাছে বিয়ে দিব না, ভাঙে দিছে।
ওরাই তো বিয়ার প্রস্তাব পাঠাইলো।
আর নরমালি যদি কোনো পোলার কাছে টাকা পয়সা না থাকে তাহলে কোনো বাবা মাই তো তার মেয়ের তার সাথে বিয়ে দিব না। আমরা কি দিব?
প্রাণডালের আবেশে জটিল সময়ও মুঠোয় চলে আসে।
হা করো হা করো।
সময়টাকে মুঠোয় নিয়ে নাও। প্রাণডাল।